Back to Media Watch, our national news begins with a special report from the Guangming Daily. A week before the third plenary session of the 18th Congress meeting, an official from the eastern coastal province of Jiangsu published his thoughts on China's reform policies. Luo Yimin's article was published on the front page of the Guangming Daily, but it caught the central government's attention because of what the government says were his incisive ideas. Now, in his article, Luo says the country needs comprehensive reforms to achieve a well-off society. He explains comprehensive reforms should extend to the political, social, cultural, and party-building life of the country. Well, this means the country should reject selective reforms because this has led to resistance. For example, in the field of economics, China must prioritize reforms instead of dealing with it piecemeal. He adds that economic reforms should respect market forces, but they should also clearly identify government's role in encouraging the market to be more effective and efficient. In the political field, China should study the basic system and rules and norms in developed countries. This will help China improve the People's Congress system, political consultation system, and the cadre and personnel system to maximize its effectiveness. Political reform should promote democracy by giving the People's Congress and the CPPCC system a greater role. He stresses that China should expand the role of citizens by creating more democratic elections, as well as creating greater participation in the decision-making and management process. At the same time, the country should strengthen the Chinese Communist Party-led multi-party cooperation and political consultation system. He explains that faced with profound changes in the social structure, China's social reform should abide by the rule of law in social management. The reform should constantly improve the socialist legal system, strengthen the rule of law, and improve the legal awareness of citizens and legal literacy according to law and justice. In cultural reform, China needs to embrace modern civilization, but build socialist core values to enhance national cultural soft power. He explains China should adopt fundamental reforms that would lead to more breakthroughs. More importantly, Luo emphasizes that China should bravely face challenges and problems and deal with them in a decisive manner. He also explains that dealing with complexities requires reforms that are durable, stable, and have a global impact. Reports say China's top leaders value Luo Yimin's insights because of what he did as party secretary for close to a decade of the city of Nantong, Jiangsu province. In an interview, Luo discussed his philosophy as mayor. He said, and I quote, "You have to do your job as mayor like you conduct academic research." Ever since he became a public official, he studied books on management and leadership. He says being an official is just like doing academic research. First, you have to explore and follow the objective law. Be pragmatic. Second, to produce results, you can't be lazy. Have to be down to earth and withstand the test of society and history. From the first day in Nantong, Luo Yimin decided to do this academic research on Nantong. He wanted residents to say he did a good job after he leaves as mayor. The Haonan street transformation was Luo's first big move. The street is 2,100 feet long and right in the heart of the downtown area. It used to be very old and messy, and people living there weren't happy. In 2001, he transformed the street in 3 months. As he put it, transform a street to activate a city. This started the city on its road to modernization. But that was just the beginning. What benefited the people most was Luo's thrust towards private enterprise. At that time, most of South Jiangsu's economic development relied on exports. With his past experience supervising private enterprises in the Jiangsu Commerce Bureau, the results proved encouraging. Today, the scale and quality of Nantong's private sector are one of the best in Jiangsu. Almost right after Nantong became tops in promoting the private sector, Luo started to develop exports. Since then, foreign investment in the city has become one of the best in the province. Luo took the best of both worlds. When he first arrived in Nantong, it was a difficult time. He said officials there were just talking instead of doing. They also complained a lot. During the Haonan Road transformation, he realized how poorly managed the city was. From 2001, he started to build an efficient government which was people-friendly. Soon, the city's government became more effective. In 2003 and 2004, Nantong's government services topped a survey conducted by the Chinese Academy of Social Sciences. Nantong is synonymous to Luo Yimin, and both have come a long way. Under him, the city's outlook has changed. Not only has its economy been thriving, but its landscape has improved. So too has the social landscape. Residents say it's one of the safest cities in China, and from his humble beginnings as a factory worker in the early 70s, Luo has battled all odds to rise through hard work and vision. It's this vision which has made his analysis of China's reforms so invaluable. Analysts say reforms which he put forward could prove critical in the next few years to China's development. They say the forthcoming third plenary session will discuss his reform ideas. This includes economic and social reform, the transformation of government functions to the new model of development. Reports say domestic and international media eagerly await the plenary session. Analysts say, though different parties are concerned about different things, China's healthy and positive development are expected to serve the majority.